Hello and welcome to another episode of AUCTV. My name is Jamil Nanji and today I'm joined by my colleagues from University of AUC, Luca, Amal and Mariam Saleh. Thank you all for joining me today.
Thank you.
Hey guys.
I'll quickly introduce each one of them. Mariam is an IMC major at the GAP School, which is for Global Affairs and Public Policy. So is Amal, and she's also concentrating in Public Affairs and Administration, as well as Luca, who is a linguistics major, and he's also interested in teaching Arabic as a foreign language, which is part of the TOEFL program, right?
Yeah.
So Luca, tell me, how has your semester been so far from the time that we had the lockdown in spring?
Oh, my semester, everything went like the interactions went online, and it started, the effective of the classes were less, the workload increased, and like every time I was working, so it was a little bit very bad for me.
Despite being away from Ghana, your home country, you're still stuck in Egypt with a lot of workload. Amal, you're probably in the same situation as Luca right now, away from Tunisia, studying in Cairo. How has your summer been?
Yeah, first of all, thank you for inviting me. I completely understand the experience of Luca, since I just arrived in February and everything just like started to change. A lot of events, and then COVID, and then shift to online classes, and then summer sessions, which I actually do have a summer class now, which is gonna end very soon. And it's been like the transition from the to the online or to the virtual was kind of hard and kind of challenging, especially not for only for us as students, but also for professors and the whole team. So I can see with everything that is happening around, everything being apart from home, being just in Egypt here by yourself and just like carrying on your study, it's a bit challenging, but we're managing it.
Right, definitely it is one of the toughest times that we've experienced. I can consider ourselves students of a whole generation where we studied through a pandemic and we were actually through this together. Now, considering Luca's workload, Amal, you have now transitioned from face-to-face to online. Mariam, quickly, as an undergraduate student, do you think that AUC have made enough efforts for students to be comfortable during this hard time?
Yes, I really think so, because they really send us like course evaluations, and they want to know our feedbacks for what they could just like do to make this a very comfortable experience. However, I believe that there are problems, as Amal said and Luca, there are problems with connection, and which really affects not only students but also the staff members. Many times I had classes cancelled and postponed, but the university is really trying to make it a comfortable experience by really getting to know our feedbacks.
For you, Luca, as a master's student doing your thesis right now, what do you think are the facilities and the equipment that you are missing most for you to comfortably learn and do your work?
That's I would say the library, because every research paper you need to read more, and I can't overemphasize over this particular issue. And because there's no library, most of the works done in Arabic are like old works. They are not new works that you can find them digitally online. So I need like physical books. I need physical access to the books too. So in this particular case that there's COVID and no access to the library, I was finding it very difficult.
Well, I wish you the best of luck in all your efforts to making sure that your thesis is as good as it was supposed to be. Amal, quickly over to you. I can understand that you're now missing the face-to-face classes. Do you think they have had satisfactory changes to the learning experience?
Like an educational institution as AUC, they definitely must have a plan B for everything. So if the situation carries on being like this, I think it would be more strategically smarter to try to figure out to make some changes, like infrastructural ones, for example, for Luca, like to scan the library materials, to provide more like lab equipment, try to have like just alternative ways. This is just in case this carries on. But we hopefully do not really wish that. I prefer going back to face, definitely. But in any case, I think it's going to be how it's going to be. So they must have a strategic plan, which is, I trust they do probably.
Mariam, as an undergraduate student, I can understand that you must be having a lot of pressure on your shoulders for the future and a lot of courses coming up in the semesters ahead. How are you coping with this situation right now?
I think really the journalism and mass comm administration has been really helpful, especially with people who are trying to declare like IMC courses. When I was on campus, we had to do an English proficiency test. However, my friends who are trying to declare the major, the English proficiency test, they didn't really have to do it because we went online. So I think they were really helpful with actually helping people to declare their majors.
For me, online or blended teaching is like the future for like a whole, like the educational system, because now there are a lot of information out there. The only thing which teachers like me we do is just to direct students to the proper information and how to access and how to, you know, incorporate those information. We are just, you know, kind of, we are not teaching, we are not like, you know, traditional teachers anymore. We are just facilitators to facilitate learning.
I mean, I totally agree, but I think that you need also to have good infrastructure in order to just like to immerse yourself in such situation. But some positive vibes regarding these 4 months would be more the increased, let's say, virtual connections with people. So you do have more connections, more talks with friends, more meetings, more virtual Zoom coffee like meetings, meetups with friends. That was really good. Also, just like you have more time for yourself. So you start doing some kind of various activities, just like to find alternatives ways to just enjoy your time and spend time more efficiently.
I totally agree with Emma. The virtual transformation really helped us to connect with friends, as well as it is a way to learn. This is the future way to learn, and to not only in learning but also with meetings, business meetings. It's going to be really used in the future. A positive thing is that also there are courses that business courses that are they're planning to make them online, as well as internships, which is a really easy way to adapt online.
So if I get this right from the students currently studying at AUC, is learn how to share the knowledge you have, give yourself some time and connect with your friends and pick up something new, learn for yourself, and maybe you can just benefit from that. Once again, I'd like to say thank you so much for joining me today, Luca, Mariam, and Amal. I wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you for
having me.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching AUC TV. My name is Jamil Nanji. For more videos, stay tuned.